Good morning, my dear students and parents. I am Sailesh Rathod from Sri Vasisht Vidyalay to teach subject science for class 5th. Today our topic is textual exercise and question answers for chapter safety and first aid. Earlier we have seen the textual solution of textual exercise of chapter food and health, and next chapter was plants increasing the numbers. Now here we are with our third chapter. Okay, already this chapter is taught by Aruna ma'am in her videos, so if you have not seen, then please go through that video so that you can understand this chapter. Before we start, let us go to our website link, not right now, but please students, if anybody is not referring our school website, then please go through this link so you will get this type of all study material. Okay, when you will open the page SUV study material, this type of page will open, and for class 1 to 5 you have to click on primary section so that you will get all materials including videos, worksheets and everything. Now let us come to our topic, textual objectives for chapter number 3. Here you can see first page of our chapter safety and first aid, and here is your textual exercise. First question number 8, that is take the correct answer. You have to take the best answer which can be applicable for the given question. Okay, there are total 4 MCQs. Already I have solved it for you people so that you can get the answers easily. Next question number B is fill in the blanks. You have to fill up the given blanks. I think number 4 is not easily visible, so let me read for you. Fill in the blank number 4. If a fire is caused by an electrical gadget, do not throw dash on it. What we should not throw on it? We should not throw water on it. Why so? Because water is a good conductor of electricity. It will spread the supply of electricity, isn't it? So we should never throw water on a fire which is caused due to electrical gadget. Now question number C and D are question answers. Question number C is short question answers and D is a long question answer. Let us go to it. Textual objectives we have done, and now we will go to question answers. Question number C, that is short question answers. Number 1, what is a tourniquet? Tourniquet is a bandage tightly tied over the wound to stop bleeding. Means any bandage or any cloth type structure which can be tied very tightly over the wound so that we will not have loss of blood. Okay, that bandage is known as a tourniquet. Question number 2, which article could be used as a splint in case of a fracture? Yes, if sudden there is a fracture to someone, then we need to give support to that broken bone, so that support is known as a splint. So our answer is any easily available articles like sheets of newspaper, magazines, a piece of cardboard or a pillow around the injured bone can also act as a splint. Means all these materials we can use as a splint so that we can give support to our broken bone. Next question number 3, what is a sling? Sling is a bandage passing over the shoulder to support an injured upper limb. Yes, a cloth-like structure or say a band-like structure which can be tied around our neck so that our injured hand, especially our upper arm part, will get support, isn't it? If there is a break in a bone or any fracture is there, then we are not supposed to have movement in that upper arm, and for same purpose we need to give support to that hand, and that support can be given by sling. Next question number 4, name the disease caused by a virus carried by dogs and cats. Rabies or hydrophobia is a disease which is caused by a virus carried by dogs and cats. Actually, this virus is present in the saliva of dogs and cats, isn't it? Even monkey also. So if any animal like dog, a cat or monkey bite us, then we can have possibility of getting disease like rabies disease. So we need treatment immediately in this case. Next question number 5. When someone's clothes catch fire, we must not let him run around in panic. Why? Answer is, when someone's clothes catches fire, we must not let him run around in panic, because his running fans the flames. Fans means spreading. It means it can spread the flames and increase the flames. So we should not allow him to run. Now let us come to long question answers. First one is, what first aid should be given in case of a minor wound? If minor wound is there, then immediately we don't rush to doctor. What we have to do is, first one, wash away all the dirt around the wound. Yes, washing is there. Number 2, clean the affected area with cotton soaked in an antiseptic lotion. By doing these two steps, what will happen, that germs, if they are present, will be killed. Okay. Then third step is, apply antiseptic cream over wound, so that there will be no more germs on the wound, and wound will be covered by antiseptic cream, and it will help in healing the wound. Okay. And fourth step is, wrap a sterile gauze bandage around the wounded area. Thus covering of wound area is necessary, and we can do this by applying sterile gauze, because germs can still enter in that area. Next question number 2, how would you help someone with a bleeding nose? Following steps will help someone with a bleeding nose. First one, keep the patient upright in a comfortable position with his head held back. Number 2, press the bleeding side of nose firmly. Number 3, keep an ice pack or wet cloth on the nose and head. Number 4, ask patient to breathe through mouth and not to blow his nose. Number 5, if bleeding is more, then send him to doctor. Now let us discuss. In first point, a person should keep his nose upright so that there will be no more bleeding. Okay. And then second step is saying that you have to press the bleeding side of the nose firmly. When we'll press it, then there will be no more bleeding. And third thing, we have to decrease the temperature of our head region. So for this, we have to apply wet cloth or ice pack. Okay. Next point is saying that ask patient to breathe through mouth, because if a person will blow his nose, then there will be more bleeding. So it is likely that a patient should not breathe through nose, and instead of that, he or she should breathe through their mouth. Okay. And last thing is, if still bleeding is coming, then he should send to a doctor. Next question is, what is a splint? How and why should it be used? First point, splint is a piece of wood or a cardboard used to hold a broken bone in position, just to support the broken bone. Okay. Number 2, a splint is used to give support to the broken bone, as I said, and try to avoid unnecessary movements. It will also help the broken bone to heal. Yes, because splint helps to avoid unnecessary movements. If movements is there, then there will be more pain and there will be more swelling in that area where fracture has been there. Next question number 4, we must not prick blisters. Why? Yes, we must not prick blisters because an open blister is likely, it means it is like an open wound, and it can catch infection because germs can enter in our body through that open wound, isn't it? So we should not prick blisters. Next question number 5, how will you put out a fire caused by defective wiring? Now following steps we can take. First is, immediately turn off the main switch so that there will be no more electricity supply. Number 2, smother the fire by throwing sand. Yes, we should not throw water, we should throw sand. because water is a good conductor of electricity. So never apply water, we have to apply sand. And third thing, use a fire extinguisher. Yes, if a fire extinguisher is available, then use it to put off the fire. Okay. Now last question number 6, that is, what first aid should be given in case of an animal bite? Now following first aid steps should be given in case of an animal bite. They are: number 1, wash the wound with soap and water to remove germs. Yes, first step is cleaning that area so that there will be no germs. Second step is apply an antiseptic lotion to prevent infection. If germs are present, then these germs will get killed if we will apply antiseptic lotion. So we have to apply it. Okay, that is the second step. Third step, bandage the wound with a sterile gauze. Yes, bandage will cover the wound area so that there will be no entry for germs. And fourth is rush the victim to a doctor. Take that person to doctor so that doctor can give proper treatment, because if any animal bite is there, then there might be possible that any germs or any harmful substances may be present in the saliva of that animal, which may harm to us. Okay, so this was all about long question answers of chapter safety and first aid. Thank you, my dear students. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in query, and I wish you people learn at home, be safe in this quarantine situation. Thank you, everyone.